How far had they run? When the moonlit village came into view, Maricus finally exhaled in relief. He set Lux down inside the house, but she recoiled, curling up in the corner like a wary serpent.
It's okay. You're safe now.
Marcus cautiously reached out his hand, but Lux flinched violently and hid herself in the shadows. Amid the unfamiliar air and the stranger's gazes, her closed eyes showed no sign of opening.
Who is that child?
One of the family members asked with a trembling voice.
She's just a child in need of help.
Marukis replied softly, but his words did little to calm their fears. The children peeked at Lux from behind their parents. As unfamiliar voices grew around her, Lux shrank further, hiding herself like a frightened snake.
She just needs time. Let's wait for her,
Marcus said, trying to calm his family. But as days passed, Lux rejected the family's warmth. Her strange behavior made Marcus increasingly frustrated.
What should I do?
Then his wife spoke carefully.
What if that child could see? Wouldn't she understand and communicate with us?
At her words, Marcus's eyes lit up. He nodded, as if clutching a fragile hope. He searched for every way to restore the child's sight. At last, he was convinced. Only the goddess Athena could open her eyes. From that day on, Marcus went to the temple every day. He knelt and prayed earnestly.
Goddess Athena, please help this child. Please let her see the world.
At midnight, while everyone was asleep, Athena descended into Lux's dream. She blew a soft, cool wind, and the dark cloud that covered Lux's eyes drifted away. Shapes of light began to seep into Lux's world. When Lux opened her eyes, a flood of light poured over her. The familiar darkness shattered into pieces. Countless colors and shapes surged at once, overwhelming her vision. The world seemed to tilt and spin around her. Lux felt nauseous, as if she might lose consciousness. Her eyes twisted in the blinding light. At last, she slipped out like a serpent from Marukis' house.
This is not where I belong.
Murmuring in confusion, Lux shut her eyes tightly once more. Instinctively, she began to follow the path she knew. She traced the damp air filled with the scent of moss and the chirping of insects, step by step, toward the cave.
I can finally breathe again.
Lux leaned against a tree in the forest, brushing the soil slowly with her toes as she let out a deep sigh. Her eyes opened slightly, and in that instant she saw a slender finger in front of her.
Are these really my fingers?
She moved her fingers carefully, and her eyes followed the motion as her gaze spread outward from her body. The world she once felt only through senses now appeared in shape and color.
Now, I can truly see.
The forest was no longer mere darkness. The trees reached toward her, and the earth, grass, and insects approached her like old friends. Following the sound of water, moonlight flowed over the stream. Lux lowered her head and saw her reflection on the surface. Her tangled hair caught the moonlight, brightening her face. Then, a familiar vibration brushed through the air. Her heart pounded, and her eyes filled with a light of certainty. Lux knew whose tremor it was.
Medusa.
She ran beneath the moonlight. At last, Medusa and the serpent guardians appeared from the shadows before the cave. "Lux!"